Well, as you well know, I pretty much like cats. Well, I guess I do like cats a lot. Um, I was always allergic to them, and it turns out I'm not allergic to them anymore. I decided to get an Abyssinian cat. That's Putin over here on the right-hand side of your screen. That's me on the left, and I wasn't allergic to him at all. I says, "Wow!" So I got him a little buddy. I got him Rocky. That Rocky was the one that he what the hell was it? Rocky was a guy that nobody would adopt. He was always hiding under the bed. He's the one I was called. I don't know. He gets like two personalities. He goes like a little kitten, and sometimes he gets pissed off. But he's a nice cat. Um, I got Goldie, the one I found outside, and I just want to tell you something about this lady. I knew from, and I still know her. She's like I see her at a store when I go shopping. I don't even want to say what store because I don't want to get anybody in trouble on this deal because I'm gonna drop some dimes on this video and it's not going to be something that's going to be a nice, huggy feely story. It's actually going to be kind of a horror story. Um, this woman is actually was taking care of a cat, and if you don't like this, the information, I mean, don't thumb it down. I'm trying to give you the truth, so if you like it, please thumb it up. I mean, sometimes people don't like hearing the information; they thumb it down. Um, but that's not good. But let me put it this way: the woman it's in Central Florida, and actually, I'm going to drop a dime what county it is, too, because that's sticking my neck out. And I'm like, putting this video out to me is something that is not actually freaking smart because I'm sticking my neck out for somebody else. Um, she actually had about 15 cats. She's been taking care of these cats for they're strays. She's got some cats inside. And she finally moved to another county. She was in the county I was. There was no problem. She was doing this for like 15 years or more. And she used to, she'd pick up a stray. She'd take the cat to a vet. If there's a problem with it, she'd have to take a problem with it. Now, she only works, she's an older lady. She lost weight. She went on a diet, but she still has a problem with walking. She uses a walker, right? And she's a cashier in a store. So she doesn't make a lot of money. And this was her whole world. The cats, right? She loves them to death. So what happened is somebody reported her that she had these cats. So animal control comes over, and they say she was abusive to animals or cruelty to animals because a couple of the cats that were strays had problems, but she didn't know they had problems. They had a problem before she found them, and she took them to the vet anyway. They fined her $6,000 or something for each incidence of abuse to animals, even though she was taking care of these animals and everything. They fined her $6,000 for each incident. And then they went in her house. They tried to condemn the house, and then she had to hire an attorney to stop the condemnation of her property. They made her give up all her cat cages and litter boxes and everything, throw them all away, and she's no longer allowed to own any cats and plus she's got to pay all this money to them. And actually psychologically, for a person that's an older person that this has been her whole world for like 15 years or more, um, that's something like the cats are like a comfort, right? It's something whereby, actually, I like these guys, these little goofballs. They drive me crazy sometimes because they're always meowing for something. But the more you give them, the more they push you, right? But I like them. But I can imagine and I haven't had these cats that long. I mean, I only had them a little while, really, compared to what she had. I've only had them a few years, and I haven't had cats before that since when I was like really small, but decades and decades ago. But she actually had these cats for I don't know, more than 15 years. So there's about 15 of them. So she's taking really good care of them. She's spending her money, taking them to the vet. She's having her shots, and she's doing all this wonderful stuff. And they're not doing anything wrong. And so they said though because she walks with a walker, she's not capable of freaking owning a cat. But she works as a cashier. She has to use that. She uses the walker to go stock the shelves with cigarettes and stock the shelves with something else. Little convenience items that people buy in the store. And then she has to stand on her feet, and she can stand on her feet, no problem. And if she's got to go walk over to customer service, she uses the walker. She can definitely function very well at work. But they said you're not capable of owning cats. and they said no longer are you allowed to have cats, period, ever. And they also are doing this. They're having a monthly home inspection to make sure she has no cats, and all the stuff she has associated with cats had to be thrown it away, like it was litter boxes, cages, the whole thing, like this little thing, my cat, all this kind of stuff. These people are freaking cat Nazis, this animal control place. So they take the cats and they put them in this place, and they're in these little cages, and I'm sure they're miserable as all hell, and you know they're not going to keep them forever. You know that. They'll probably kill them if they're not adopted. I mean, I know they tell you they this and that, but they're not being. They don't give a damn. It's in other words, it's a racket. It's a way to freaking shake down people. It's another government Nazi freaking, and I won't call it mafia because it's a Nazi thing. It's something that they're freaking shaking down the public, and they shake down somebody that doesn't have a good method to fight back. I guess if that was, well, you know what? If that was a cop's, if that was a cop or that was a cop's daughter, that shit would never happen, right? Or if it was the judge's daughter or a relative of a judge, that would have never happened in a million years. But no, it's somebody that can't fight back. It's somebody that works in a store as a cashier, that has a walker, that's older, that doesn't have the means. She's getting all her freaking. She's got to pay thousands and thousands. I mean, $6,000 per incident, and it was on stray cats that she found that she took care of. Now I'm going to tell you the county. Citrus County, Central Florida, Animal Control. That's who it is. I'm sticking my neck out on this shit, but you know what? I hope I don't get her in trouble or anything like that, but I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it's just a microcosm of what's going on. This is actually what's going on throughout the world, and I'll tell you what, Donald Trump is not going to be able to save this shit, because even if he was legit all the way, it's like, everybody's putting too much faith in one guy. It's a matter of, and you know what, and this is another thing that gets me with Christian hypocrisy. Where's the Christians on this? Where's the church? Where's the people out there? This is severe injustice. I'm doing this. I mean, I may be Roman Catholic, but I swear to God, I identify more with Jews. A lot of people hate that, but I know there's Jews and there's Ginos, Jews in name only. But a real Jew is somebody for justice, for real rights of people, and will stick up for the underdog when they're getting trampled down by freaking people that are like the freaking Nazis from hell, like you got in Citrus County with the Animal Control Center. So, like I said, I got no freaking, financial interest in this at all, or nothing. I mean, I'm not, they're advocating, she doesn't even know I'm doing this video, and I don't want her to know. I'm not going to tell her. She's not going to know. And I'm not going to say, who the hell it is, or, I shouldn't say who the hell it is. I don't want, and I'm being very generic on the description, because I know they're probably doing this with a lot of people over there. Because it's a way they can it's a shakedown racket by the government. What the hell else is new, right? And, they're acting like, oh, we're helping all these, no, they're not helping shit, They're not helping shit. They're freaking scum. They're freaking rotten, freaking Nazi bastards, and you know what? I got a problem also with the people that are standing around not doing something about it, which is the supposedly people that go to church every Sunday and pray to God and read the Bible. Well, you know what? Maybe I don't go to church. I don't go to church on Sunday. I don't read the Bible. I already read the Bible. It's not that complicated to freaking understand the Bible. You don't need to read it every freaking day and act like you're freaking holy, holy, holy. I've read it already. I know what the red words mean. I also know what common sense is. And even before there was a Jesus Christ, there was a thing called justice and well, there was another people out there called Jews. And I know a lot of people don't like Jews, but I identify with them. Sorry, I identify with them. And I'm almost thinking of converting over due to this shit, because I am so sick of these freaking sit on their ass, play holy, 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 while people are getting trampled, and you got stuff like this going on. These kind of injustices need to be stopped immediately, because those people that are playing this game in animal control, they're worse than Nazis. Yeah, it's over cats, but you know what? It's everything across the board in government. It is. It's sickening. So anyway, I just want to put this out. Like I said, I don't even know what the hell I could do about it. I wish I could do something about it. This is the only thing I know how to do about it. Okay, right now. There's so many freaking things out there that are freaking screwed up, and it's not like I'm trying to play an Alex Jones here. This really annoyed the shit out of me. And I was been thinking about it for a while because it actually didn't happen just right recently. But it's just something that, you know what? You know what? I don't know. Maybe somebody who sees this video, maybe will be able to do something about it. But, it could come heat on me, too. But, you know what? If they don't like it, too bad. That's what I got to say. I'm sick of this bullshit. These people that are in government, they're a pile of liars. And you know what? When they get put on the heat, and you know what? The way to put the heat on them actually is what I'm doing here right now. But when the heat freaking goes on them, oh, they talk so sweet. Oh, they talk sweet, 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 sweet. They don't give a damn, man. They're mainly about their damn jobs. That's all they are. Mainly about preserving their little government jobs. And you know what? What the hell? Back when the hell did we even have? When the hell did even animal control start? Remember back in the 1930s? Did they have all this kind of bullshit? No. People had dogs. People had cats. Fine. You get a rabies shot. Fine. Fine. If the dog's a stray, fine. Big deal. You know what? You know what? I could tell you one thing. I remember in Okinawa, Japan. You know what? And this is in animals will be very, very good, even if they're strays, if people treat them right. I remember in Okinawa, Japan, any stray dog out there was friendly to you. There wasn't even any like rabies shots or nothing out there. I don't think the people used to give them food. The Japanese people, used to act nice to them, and any stray dog you came across, they were nice to you. But over here in the United States, a stray dog can actually be pretty vicious. You know why it is? Because people are screwing with them. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this damn country because it's kind of like the basic fiber. I guess I probably got more. I got a lot of respect for the Japanese people besides the Jewish people too. I do. So anyway, I just want to put this out here because I don't know what the hell to do about it, but it's probably going on everywhere, and I guarantee you, it didn't happen in my county, and she had never had a problem when she lived in my county, but when she lived in Citrus County, and I guarantee you it's probably not the only county out there that's doing this, and it's probably like that in many counties in many states. They're just screwed up, man. They're just screwed up. It's a freaking money-making racket. They're not out there to help the animals. Actually, I think the cats, to me, I think the cats are freaking more worthy than the freaking most of the humans out there, to tell you the truth. A cat doesn't really give a damn. They want some food. I know Rocky sometimes wants his food. He gets mad, but he even gets along with Goldie. Remember I just showed you a video of Rocky and Goldie, and Rocky, wanted his treats, and Goldie's like staying back from while he's eating his treats. Here's Rocky and Goldie right now. They get along and they don't get along sometimes a little bit. But like brothers. Mainly they get along. But like brothers, they sometimes do little things. But they do get along generally. That's them there. It's Goldie on the right and that's Rocky on the left. But I mean, this is horrible. And I look at this. I look at with this lady. This was her whole world. Cats. Taking care of the cats. Little meow meows. And what did they do to her? I mean, psychologically and actually, not just psychologically, but emotionally, well, I guess emotionally, psychologically, and physically, when you're doing something like this, and this is like an interest, and like the cats are part of your life, that actually helps your overall health in every way there is. So they took that away from her, too. A bunch of freaking little Nazi dictators, man. Like I said, if she was related to a cop, an attorney, councilman, a judge, I don't know, who else, a district attorney, or one of them people in there, of course, even if they were one of the animal control people, they would have never done a damn thing. Yeah, you know what I say to government? Screw government. We don't need it. They're shit. And that's what we got. We got more people working for the government today than we got people actually freaking working for the, private enterprise. And all these jerks are acting like they're fucking doing us a favor. Excuse me, but I am pissed. Sorry. And this is all from the heart, man. I am not putting this out as some kind of clickbait video or some crap like Alex Jones, man. I am pissed off at this crap. But you know what? Maybe you're not supposed to be pissed off in this day and age. You're supposed to be, calm and calm. Because maybe the fucking cycle give you fucking funny pills. That's another racket that's out there, too. So anyway, just want to put this out here because if you're aware of this kind of stuff and there's any kind of people you know that this happened to, help them fight the freaking crap on a one-to-one basis. It's not just me telling you about it because I don't know what the hell to do about this right now. I wish I could do something. Oh God, pissed off. But you know what? If the good Christians out there seem to just stick their nose in the damn Bible and go to church and they do nothing. Yeah, tell me another one. Well, I don't stick my nose in the Bible every day and I don't go to church, but I'll freaking try to help people. Big difference, isn't there?